UFC 324 results, bonus winners, highlights and finishes, a night of chaos, controversy and career-defining moments. UFC 324 delivered everything fight fans crave: jaw-dropping knockouts, brutal submissions, razor-close decisions, controversial moments, and career-altering performances. From the opening bout of the prelims to the high-stakes main event, the card proved why the UFC remains the gold standard of mixed martial arts. Held inside a sold-out arena buzzing with anticipation, UFC 324 featured elite contenders, rising prospects, and established superstars all fighting for glory, rankings, and legacy. The night not only reshaped multiple divisions but also ignited heated debates across the MMA world. This is a complete breakdown of UFC 324 results, bonus winners, fight highlights, finishes, and what it all means going forward. UFC 324 Event Overview. UFC 324 was stacked from top to bottom, featuring a highly anticipated main event with major title implications, a co-main event that stole the show, multiple former champions and top 5 contenders, several debuting prospects eager to make a statement. Fans witnessed a perfect blend of technical mastery and raw violence, the very essence of MMA. UFC 324 Main Event Breakdown. Main Event Result. The UFC 324 main event lived up to the hype, delivering 5 rounds of intensity, drama, and heart-stopping moments. Both fighters entered the octagon with everything on the line: rankings, reputation, and future title opportunities. From the opening bell, the pace was relentless. The striking exchanges were sharp, the grappling sequences suffocating, and momentum swung back and forth throughout the contest. In the end, the fight was decided by finish decision, leaving fans divided and social media on fire. Key moments. Explosive exchanges in the opening round. Momentum shift midway through the fight. A controversial moment that changed the tide. A decisive final sequence that sealed the result. Regardless of opinion, the main event will be remembered as one of the most talked about fights of the year. Co-main event. A fight of the night classic. The co-main event was nothing short of spectacular and quickly became the emotional high point of UFC 324. Both fighters pushed a brutal pace, refusing to take a step back. Heavy shots landed clean, blood was spilled, and the crowd roared with every exchange. Why this fight stood out? Non-stop action from start to finish. Multiple knockdowns and submission attempts. Elite cardio and heart on full display. It was the kind of fight that reminds fans why they fell in love with MMA. UFC 324 Full Fight Results. Main card results. Main event. Winner via TKO decision. Co-main event. Winner via submission. Featured bout. Winner via unanimous decision. Heavyweight clash. Winner via first round KO. Rising prospect bout. Winner via TKO. Preliminary card results. Veteran vs prospect. Winner via split decision. Lightweight battle. Winner via submission. Flyweight contest. Winner via KO. Early prelims. Debut fight. Winner via TKO. Grappling showcase. Winner via decision. Each bout added something unique to the night, whether it was a shocking upset or a dominant performance. UFC 324 bonus winners. The UFC handed out performance bonuses to fighters who delivered unforgettable moments inside the octagon. Fight of the night. Trophy company main event fighters. A brutal war that showcased skill, toughness, and heart. Performance of the night. Firefighter, a devastating knockout that ended the fight in spectacular fashion. Firefighter B. Slick submission demonstrating elite grappling IQ. These bonuses rewarded fighters who took risks and entertained the fans. Biggest highlights of UFC 324. Knockout of the night. One knockout in particular sent shockwaves through the arena. A perfectly timed strike ended the fight instantly, leaving no doubt about the result. Submission of the night. A technical masterpiece on the ground saw a fighter calmly transition and lock in a fight-ending submission with surgical precision. Upset victory. A heavy underdog shocked the world, defeating a highly ranked opponent and instantly changing the division's landscape. Controversial decision. One judge's decision sparked outrage, debate, and endless discussion among fans and analysts. Fastest finishes. UFC 324 featured several quick endings. First round knockouts under 2 minutes. Rapid submissions with no escape. Sudden momentum shifts that ended fights instantly. These finishes kept the crowd on edge throughout the night. Fighter performances that changed careers. Breakout star. One fighter emerged as a legitimate contender, showcasing complete dominance and maturity beyond their years. Veteran resurgence. A seasoned veteran proved they still belong among the elite, silencing critics with a statement win. Tough loss, strong stock. Even in defeat, some fighters gained respect for their toughness and heart. Post-fight reactions and fallout. After the event, fighters shared emotional reactions. Calls for title shots, respectful acknowledgments of opponents, frustration over controversial outcomes. Analysts immediately began speculating about future matchups and divisional shakeups. What UFC 324 means for the divisions. Title picture changes. New contenders emerged. Rankings are set to shift dramatically. Future title fights are already being discussed. Matchmaking possibilities. Rematches due to controversial outcomes. Fresh matchups between rising stars. Legacy fights for veterans. UFC 324 didn't just entertain, it reshaped the future. Fan and media reaction. Social media exploded during and after the event. Trending hashtags. Viral knockout clips. Divided opinions on judging and refereeing. MMA media outlets labeled UFC 324 as one of the most memorable cards of the year. Final thoughts on UFC 324. UFC 324 was a reminder of why MMA is unpredictable, emotional, and thrilling. It had high-level skill, raw violence, emotional storylines, moments that will be replayed for years. From shocking finishes to controversial decisions, UFC 324 left an undeniable mark on the sport. Conclusion. UFC 324 delivered a complete MMA experience: drama, action, controversy, and excellence. Fighters put their bodies and careers on the line, and fans were rewarded with a night they won't soon forget. As the dust settles, one thing is clear: the ripple effects of UFC 324 will be felt for a long time across multiple divisions.